Hi guys, and welcome back to the Self-Love Mobility Series. Thanks again for joining me here today and for bearing with me this past week where the videos haven't been laid out at the consistent time that we normally used to. I have been on the mend, the sickness has gotten the best of me, kids, everything. So I apologize and I thank you all for your patience, but we're still keeping on with our tips. We're going to meet me today at the wall. We're going to be sitting for a good 5 minutes, just doing one stretch. Okay, so get ready, make sure your area is properly cushioned and padded. Make sure your water's nearby if you need some. And thereafter, we're going to be going onto the mat. So ensure that you either have knee pads or you can have 2 hand towels that you can put on either knee, right? So you can either do this on the floor, that way the towel can glide easily as you open up the legs wider, right? Or you'll be able to pry them open as we go deeper and deeper in the stretch. So we're going to be doing the wide-legged stretch and we're going to be doing the frog stretch. So a total of 10 minutes for today's work, a little over, but essentially prepare to be in these 2 stretches for the prolonged period of time. So without further ado, meet me at the wall. Okay, so for today's stretch, you're going to meet me at the wall, right? Making sure that you have just a good amount of clearance, opening up your legs, inching your body towards the wall as much as you can until you find your first passive block, okay? So we're going to sit here. Like I said, this is about time today. We're spending a lot of time under tension, right? So making sure that you have tension and resistance in the stretch when you're sitting. The moment you start to relax into it, I want you to inch yourself even closer to the wall, right? Opening up that space again. So we're going to sit here passively. In a few minutes, I'll start the countdown for 2 minutes straight. And after the 2-minute mark is over, I want you to push. So right now we're holding passively. We're just going to sit here. So when the 2 minutes is coming to an end, I'm going to prompt you to push your legs into the wall as if you want to close your legs, right? Bring your legs together. So obviously you have the wall blocking you here, so all you're going to do is pushing into the wall as much as possible, right? So we're firing up all this inner thigh tissue to be able to bring our feet together, right? And you build that tension, you get up to your greatest effort as much as you can, and you hold at the top for about 10 to 15 seconds, and then you're going to try and open up your legs even wider. So now your glutes are going to engage, right? Those rotators are going to engage, trying to open up, right? So you find as my foot tries to move away from the wall and all that, you're not really going to move, but it's just that contraction that's occurring in that area. And you will fire that up, build that up to your greatest effort. Hold for about 10 to 15 seconds, right, at the top. Now in that period when you stop contracting, I want you to immediately inch even further forward towards the wall, right? So it's called a refractory period. After your muscles contract, right, it's like when you're looking at it at a graph, like it goes up, it spikes and comes down. That little period when it's down before it spikes again, right? Whether it's a smaller contraction, a bigger contraction, doesn't matter, but there's a pause in between after every muscle contraction, and it's called a refractory period. So in that period is where we take advantage of increasing that range, because at that point, nothing, things are like loose, they're like relaxed. So you can now gauge and open them up a bit more, take advantage of that tension. Are you ready? We've got 10 seconds and then we can start contracting, okay? Before the 2 minutes is up. So that's the gist of it. That's the idea of what we're accomplishing here. So when you're ready, let's go. Push into the wall, go. Build. Feel that tension through the rest of your body. Contract. Fire, go. Push. Hold at the top. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Immediately now squeeze those glutes. Feel that tension throughout the rest of your body. Fire it up. Hold at the top. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. On the 2, you lift, shift, and sit in your new range of motion. Okay? Now breathe. Your body now, your mind, panicking a little bit, right? Tissues are like, ooh, tingling a little bit, you know? Things are awake. You can feel that, ooh, this is a new range further than that initial block that you were in before, okay? Hold here, we just breathe, and we're gonna be taking some time to relax in here for another 2 minutes before we contract again. So, deep breaths here. Impregnate yourself with air. And relax. Essentially, you want to tap into that breath because you want to teach your mind that this is okay. It hurts, but it's okay. We're okay. We're safe. We're not being attacked. Nothing's breaking. We're fine. Okay? Chill. The moment you tell the brain to chill, and that this is okay, it'll start registering this as, you know what? I got this, yes. You know, maybe I'll give it to him. I'm gonna put it under the safe zone. So if I put it under the safe zone, the next time she tries to come do this or he tries to come do this, I can access it, right? And this is what we're trying to train. Train access to that. To gain access to the new range. Ready? Contract, go. Push into the wall, push, 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 build. Spill that tension throughout the rest of your body. 20%, 30%, 40%, 50%, 60. Go to your greatest and hold. 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 Push, 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 push. Right. Close those legs as much as you can. Push them into the wall. Now immediately contract the opposite way. Ooh. Squeeze those glutes. Squeeze those rotators. Try and lift those legs away from the wall as much as you can. Opening up, squeezing those glutes. Tense up the rest of your body. Hold, 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 hold. 2, 1, lift, shift, forward. Oh my goodness. Ooh. Yes, I feel that pull. I'm gonna hold here. Oh. I'm gonna hold here passively. So we're already at 4 minutes. I'm holding the passive stretch. So we'll do another 2 minutes, so 6 minutes for good measure, right? So we're doing 3 rounds here. And now here you're really at a deeper range that you've accessed than even the level before. So this one, your body's gonna be really trying everything in its power to get out of it, your mind. So this is the point where we want to employ our meditative state. Okay, we wanna employ our breath and tap into our mind and just calming ourselves in this position. And this is the part where when you're doing a practice outside of this video, you can actually extend this part, right? So you go through the first 2, 3, 4 rounds, right, of being able to get, and when you get to this tension that you just like, your body wants to fight you out of it, that's the one you choose to sit in, okay? Now you sit in that part, you're like, okay, cool, clock set, I'm just gonna sit here and breathe for the next 5-10 minutes. And baby's up. So again, another reason why the videos have been a challenge. Sickness, baby. You know, so bear with me guys as I figure this out, but we're getting this work. Oh. And just breathe. Calm your mind. And you find the longer you sit in that position, the areas where you feel that tension, maybe you're holding on to that tension in and around the groin area, right? Just right in that groin socket, right? As you breathe, let go, relax that area. And maybe just relaxing that left side first, and then relax that right side. And then let go of tension in your glutes. Wherever you're holding it. So as the longer you just sit in this posture, in this position, in this stretch, you're gonna find the areas that you're holding tension in. And as you breathe, you want to just slowly let them go. It's like yoga nidra, right? getting you aware of every body part, right? Letting it go, squeezing out, breathing in that tension, letting go, right? So employ that. You know, I've always been that therapist, even in my massage therapy practice, where I was trained in so many different things, and when I came to the table, people were like, I booked a Swedish massage, and we're on a deep tissue, and then they walk out of there and I've done a million things to them, you know? And it's just like, you have to use all the best tools for you to get the best outcome for your client, right? And they'll thank you for that later. So it's the same thing here. We're practicing mobility, but this concept of yoga, Pilates, and any other modality of physical fitness and mental fitness and agility that are relevant, right? So we're gonna come out of this slowly. Okay, so just leaning back, slowly unbinding it. Oh boy, is it ever? Woo! You feel that? That initial release, it's probably more painful than going into the stretch. Oh. But does it ever feel good after? And especially once you rinse it out with your cars. Oh, yes. Just let all the sensations settle. All the sensations of the hip settle. And then flush it out. Always flush things out. Right. Abduct, internally rotate, donkey kick up. Reverse that motion, donkey kick up. Open up by hydrant, bring it all the way up and down. Knee to chest. Open up, abduct, internally rotate, donkey kick up and back down. Reverse that motion, donkey kick up. Open up by hydrant, rotate that and back down. Nice. So. I'm gonna have to get the baby, but you get. Say hi. Say hi, you too. Yeah. Say hi. Alright, so now we're gonna be in the frog position when you're on the mat. Okay, make sure you have your 2 towels for your knees if your surface is not padded properly. Okay, so it's gonna feel a little right after we just did the wide-legged stretch, and essentially now working the same tissues but adding rotation. Okay, so we're gonna hold the frog stretch for periods of 2 minutes, same thing like we did the last time. Right, the difference here now, we want to internally rotate our hip, right? Just bringing out that hip joint. A good stretch too. Yeah. So if you're in the position, holding it already, we're already under time. Okay? And if you want, whilst you're in that passive 2-minute hold, you can already start lifting up, right? Just rotating, teasing it out, right? Finding your groove, seeing what you're feeling, right? Right there. So he gave me like a serious punch in the eye this morning. I just almost felt like I was gonna like punch him out like a grown person. That thing hurt. You know? Alright. You ever want to fight a baby sometimes? Hey, I love you. Oh man. Oh, my right side. In internal rotation. Feel that block compared to my left. Alright, we're almost at the 2-minute mark, guys. Yeah, hi. Awesome. So another thing you can do is rock back Sitting back. Nice. And just holding it. This one we're really just gonna hold. Each time you relax a little bit more, pry out. You can even take your hands, pry that thigh open more, right? Pry those legs again. And again, lifting up, internal rotation. Lifting up. Oh. Nice. So again, don't forget to tie it in with the breath. Really sitting back, rocking back. Feeling what you're feeling. Well guys, try that out. Okay. Shortest nap ever. Sit in that frog stretch. And if you want, you can do the tails rails just as we did on the wall. Right, where you can contract into the ground as much as you can, trying to close your legs, right? Get you in the frog position. And then try and contract the opposite way, squeezing those glutes. And then after that pause, you open up your legs wide and sink down and hold that frog pose. But, looks like today's work. Is that? Yeah. Yeah. Eating okay? Thanks guys, I appreciate you, and I hope you didn't mind too much of the interruption. Bye.